don't think we just have a communications problem here. We might have a cover-up problem. We don't have just a pollution problem. I think we have some serious governance problems that are at play here. And so the Alberta Energy Regulator first learned of the seepage happening in May of last year. But it never actually informed anybody of this until the Environmental Protection Order was issued for the second event in February of this year. So why was this ongoing seepage not reported to the federal government or for the Northwest Territories, for that matter, considering the agreements that are the intergovernmental agreements that are in place between the Alberta and federal government and also Alberta and Northwest Territories government?
There are a number of extensive communications protocols in place. The EDGE system, as I mentioned earlier, is a government-to-government agreement that involves a number of regulators and a number of governments. That system has procedures and protocols outlined in it. I understand the province and the federal government have agreed that that needs to be reviewed and determine what happens. As I mentioned in my earlier comments, this was an evolving situation as more research was done over the course of time to understand what initially was reported as some orange iron oxidization staining on the land. As we work through that, and I think as we work through the independent review, we are going to learn a great deal about in a unique circumstance like this, the kind of communications changes we need to make so that everybody can be informed. And of course, our review will also our investigation will also examine Imperial's conduct and whether or not their performance was as it should be and whether or not there's room for improvements there as well.